Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. Want to bring you guys a little update with Bitcoin and some of the things I'm seeing, guys. And this is probably one of the most important videos that I'm going to bring to you. I'm going to try to bring you some of the things that I've been looking at. So, guys, first of all, if you could like, subscribe, all that, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here with me. So the topic of this video, guys, is going to be if Bitcoin loses this, guys, I can promise you, you're going to see true capitulation. And we're already below right now the 786 of this overall move for Bitcoin, this retracement. So guys, the 786 is very, very deep, and throughout most of the year the 786 was holding on many time frames. That's kind of where a lot of traders were picking to go long on a lot of stuff, because we would get a little bounce from there. So the fact that we're below that is very significant, and I want to point that out. Another thing I want to point out, and this is the main thing, if we lose the 200-day moving average, guys, I promise you, if we lose that, we will be lucky to stop at $2,333 there at that 0.886. We would be very fortunate to only fall that much, guys. So this line here in purple, this is what we're paying attention to. So what I'm going to do, guys, and this is the 886 down here, which is really deep as well. But I'm going to get this Fibonacci off here, and we're gonna go in a little bit closer on this. So the reason why I say this, guys, this is very, very powerful, this 200, and you can see how long we've been above this 200. So if traders see that 200 break and it's not defended, guys, I'm telling you, you think that video I said, when have your parachutes ready, this is going to be times 2, times 3, times 4. It could break so hard and so fast. We may see a V-shaped recovery down around $1,000 very easily. That could very easily happen, guys. So I want you to be prepared for that. Whether you're planning on potentially some shorts, whether you're looking to buy once we do have that capitulation, you want to put those buy orders in that are real low, 2,000, this or that, see if you can buy some, snag some, guys, because there's always a reaction, right? After a big fall, there's always a reaction. But guys, pay attention to this volume. This volume 2 right now is dwindling off as well. The volume's low. You can see we're at 35. We're 5 away from being oversold. But in the crypto markets, guys, really, we could go low. On the weekly, we could go to 25. We could go to 20. Absolutely. And that's what I want you guys to be prepared for. That. Also look at the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. Do you see the 20 crossed over the 50, right? So we had that death cross right here. We're still not up above the 20, which is crucial, in my opinion. The 20 EMA is the best moving average, one of the best for cryptocurrency. So we're below that, and we're also below the 50 moving average. I mean, look at where the 50's at, guys. This is how overextended we are, even to the downside. $6,742 is the 50 moving average. That's crazy, guys. So, I mean, there's just a lot of distance between us and that 50 moving average, that gap in between. But whenever you run this hard, like we've ran, you're going to have a nasty correction. And guys, maybe this is the bottom here, right? So maybe we're going to get a very nice bounce off that 200 day, and it's going to be defended very strongly by bots and humans. Maybe that is the case, but guys, the trend has still been down. I mean, you even look at this here. Draw trend lines, guys, like we talked about. Look from the top how overextended we were. But you can kind of draw right to in there, guys. So what are we going to do with it? Look at this breaking point we're at. So if we draw that trend line off there, right? Look, we had our touch here, so we had our 2 points, and then here we're getting wedged in between this 200 and also this trend line. And if you don't want to draw off that trend line, because remember, trend line breaks, guys, so say we do break this and it comes on big volume, maybe we could run up and test that 4,300, somewhere in that range. So another trend line you want to look at, like right in there. Until we break that, there's going to be a lot of guys looking at that as well. And you could even extend that back a little further, possibly to right here, and pull it down. So you can see we're coming up to a decision time, guys. We're getting slammed by these moving averages. It's time to make up its mind. Are we going to take the easy way and fall down the way of the trend, right? Or are we going to go against it? Because you always have that 20-30% chance that that'll happen. Now, guys, also looking back, I want you to realize this as well, that do you see this on the weekly? This sign here, this is a bearish engulfing candle, a massive bearish engulfing candle. That right there told us, get out of the market. Right there. We would have known to get out of the market if we took this by the weekly, knowing what we know with candles and everything else like that. That is a massive, after a big spike like this, you see a really, really strong candle. Just like this, that almost closes that Marabazoo. You got a little wick on the top right there, but you got the Marabazoo open at the bottom here. And it's even higher than like a bullish belt line. And then all of a sudden we get met by this bearish engulfing candle. And that was it, guys, on massive volume. And the rest is history. I mean, you can see where we're at here, guys. If we draw a line right here, you can see even volume still tapering down. Sorry, guys, I thought that clicked. But we just put it like somewhere. Alright, that's messing with me. There we go. So somewhere about right in there, guys. You know, and we really want to pay attention to volume, especially on breaks, on trend line breaks. Like coming out of here, you'd want to see massive volume. And a lot of times you come up, come back down, test, and then you can move back again, or you could break back down. So you want to look for a lot of confirmation. But guys, this is what I wanted to bring to you. Like I said, there's not a ton to talk about. We got to look at these things, and we really need to pay attention. You know, here's another trend line you can draw on the RSI. Like that. So you can see we're coming to a decision time even in that. Guys, you know what? We have a 20-30% chance of breaking to the upside. There's always a possibility. We could get a nice bounce off this 20 here, or 200-day moving average, and we could make a nice little run up to that 42, 4300, or we could have a nasty break. And I just want you guys to be prepared for that nasty break. You know, just be ready. That's all I want you to do, is have a plan. You know, so here's some areas of support that we would look at as well. So guys, we're flirting with that one right there. The next one area I'd really look for was where we had this bullish engulfing candle right here. This was a bullish engulfing candle, and we started to get pushed to the upside, and that was on good volume. So that one right there. And then guys, I don't even know about that top around 12. I would say around that $800 mark. And at 800, guys, who even knows if that would hold? Because if 1,000 was broken, people would lose their minds. I'm just telling you, that would be, who knows what could happen at that point. So, you know, we really got to keep an eye on these levels here. But, you know, there's only so many more legs down that we can go. You know, maybe around that $1,800, you know, that 22, somewhere right in there. But these are just areas to watch, guys. I want you to be prepared. I'd rather prepare you for the downside and not have it happen than not prepare you and you guys get slammed. That's where I'm coming from. It's not a I hate Bitcoin, anything like that. It's I'm being truthful with you guys, and you have to know that the trend has been down for 13 months. So the way of the river is down, and the path of least resistance is down. So we have to have serious volume and a trend line break most likely to get up above that. But you know, this was nice here, guys. Right off this 200, we had a bullish engulfing candle, but we didn't really have any follow through here. We're still just sitting right on top of this with a small day candle, almost like that spinning top, you know, that little small day right here. Do you see that? So we are up above this. A touch of that would be around that 32.96. We'd have to see if that gets defended. You know, that's a nice defense there. That's a bullish engulfing candle there coming off of that 200. So in most markets, guys, if you'd see that on the weekly, you would think that most likely it's time for a trend reversal and we're going up. But this is a whole different animal, this market, and you have to realize that. You know, there's not a lot of liquidity, and guys are on MEX and all these other places, and they're doing extremely high leverage, so price can move. I mean, there's guys out here who are using 50x leverage, guys, and they're really doing big positions, so things can really swing. But this is what I wanted to bring to you guys. God bless each and every one of you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I may only be able to get one video out today. I had to go to the surgeon for a follow-up today and all that type of stuff. So I just got home now, and it's just been busy. Got a lot of stuff to get done. But, you know, guys, just be prepared. That's all I want. I don't want anyone to get caught off guard or anything like that. Like I said, I'd rather tell you guys there's potential of it going down and it never happens than to get slammed and I didn't warn you. So God bless you all. Take care. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are doing, what you think. And just let me know, guys. God bless you.